Republican senators led by Senator Orrin Hatch, a ranking member of the Senate Finance Committee, called the Obama administration's highly partisan strategy a threat to the three pending trade agreements with Colombia, Panama, and South Korea.
I want to be clear. We do not take this action lightly. We have a great deal of respect for this committee, for this institution, and for our colleagues on the other side of the aisle. However, the progress leading up to this markup, not to mention the substance, has been so noxious that we cannot in good faith attend this markup and pretend as though everything is fine and dandy.
Republicans have generally supported free trade agreements and the process by which they are most efficaciously brought to the, first of all negotiated and then brought to Congress. And that's why the accelerated provisions of the Trade Promotion Authority have been very helpful for us to get these agreements through. We want the President to have that authority and for the treaties to come to Congress in accordance with the provisions of the Trade Promotion Authority.
This has become an embarrassment. This has become an issue, was an issue of national security as well. And so it's with deep disappointment that we're at this point today. And in the past, this has been a bipartisan effort, and I think this is a dramatic change from that.
They say the administration's decision to insert a domestic spending program, trade adjustment assistance in the U.S.-Korea Free Trade Agreement implementing bill violates long-standing rules governing trade policy.
This bill would be really easy to pass if that was just taken out. Again, it fits with the fast-track process, and that's when we usually get the big compromise to do fast-track and TAA. But they thought they could jam it through in this Korean treaty.
Meanwhile, Congress will not go on recess next week as they try to beat the August 2nd debt ceiling increase deadline.
It looks like we're going to be here in the Capitol for the 4th of July break. But it's time for serious negotiation. We don't need any extra fireworks going off here on Capitol Hill. A lot of us plan to be with our families back home next week, but that is a small sacrifice compared to what's at stake if we don't reach an agreement to avoid a default.
Are going to do on Thursday, we're going to have the President's economic team come, led by Gene Sperling, and he will, of course, have others. We need to stay on top of this. These big issues are resolved by meetings, people meeting and discussing things. And I've had a number of senators, both Democrats and Republicans, quietly say to me, but do we really have to be here? Well, we have to be here. Otherwise, if one's not here, then somebody else isn't here. And we don't want any one to think that what we're doing here, just a few of us can do. The whole caucus has to be involved in where we're headed with this most important issue.
Failure to meet the deadline will see the U.S. default on its loans, leading to a serious economic dilemma. Aaron Ocheng, Mark TV News.